save my soul tonight. I'm humbled at your feet. I surrender my life to your hands, to your son who died for me.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, welcome in, welcome in.
Well, we have a lot of comments. It only shows 4 people in here, but
I know.
let's see.
We got a chat going.
Pamela, Angie,
Yeah.
Claudette, Patty Paz,
Charlotte, or Claudette, I mean.
Yeah,
Where they get Charlotte from? I don't know. Charlotte?
Suzanne. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome.
Good to see everyone.
Yeah.
It is Friday. Can you believe?
Again. Yep.
Again. Yeah. Comes around a little too fast.
Yes. I'm telling you. Time does fly, doesn't it?
Then you're one day older. See?
One day older and deeper in debt.
Yeah, that's true. If anybody's been to the store lately, you know you are.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I should make a trip after the auction today. Seems like I'm always at the store.
Yep.
Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Welcome, everyone. Good to see you. And, it's our normal Friday at the variety sale. I know I didn't pull out any variety today, but I know Pam's got a lot of variety.
We got the variety.
I have.
Anybody likes variety? I got plenty of variety for you.
Wow. Hi, Jeannie. My
Hi, Jeannie.
Pam over here just turned Italian.
Oh, I can speak in a lot of language.
I don't even talk with that accent.
I heard a joke the other night on that show that I watched, Red Green. Mm-hmm. They go up. There's a guy who he's a forest ranger, and he lives in a real high tower cabin. And so they go up there to ask him a question and talk to him a little bit, and they go, Ranger Gord, what is a specimen? He goes, well, it's an Italian spaceman.
Oh, boy.
What's a specimen,
We all just left Ella still laughing. Oh, yeah. Ella and Victoria were a riot today.
They were so funny.
I said they make a good comedy team.
Well, I came in when they were talking about cleaning the bathroom.
Oh, yes. That was funny. I could just... Ella likes very clean bathrooms, which is good. But I clean it, and then I'm not going to go and worry about it and clean it again. I just clean it when I have to.
The only time I ever did that, my grandma, bless her heart, when I was younger, we cleaned house on Saturday morning. And I got nominated to do the bathroom. Well, when you cleaned her bathroom, it was ceiling to floor. Everything. Okay. So I would do the whole thing. And she would come in and she'd stand there. She'd have her rag in her hand. She'd go, all right, go on out there and do whatever you're going to do. I got to clean this place again. And I'm like, well, that's very encouraging.
Well,
she would clean it again, too. She would clean it after me.
Before I went to college and became a nurse, I worked at the same hospital that I worked at after I graduated in housekeeping department. And we cleaned back in surgery and every place. And I remember thinking, I hope if the Lord takes me to heaven that there's no toilets in heaven
Yeah, really.
because I've cleaned so many toilets that, and I mean, I was in my early 30s when I said this, by the way. I
Oh,
thought, oh my God, I hate cleaning toilets. So
yep.
anyway, yeah, Ella and Victoria were a riot today.
Oh, that's funny.
She said her bathroom is so clean you could eat in it.
Oh my goodness.
Now I don't think
No,
it could be brand new, and I'm not going to eat in the
No.
bathroom.
no, not in the bathroom. No.
What goes in has to come out.
That's right.
Anyway, enough of that. Remember, there is no pressure in our auctions. Just have a good time. We like to have fun. Even if you're feeling under the weather, when you laugh, it helps.
Yes.
It really does.
Yes.
So you might have some pain, but goof off a little bit, and maybe the pain won't completely go away, but it'll ease up.
Yes. Laughter is so good for the soul, though. You know, it's good for the soul.
There's like an old saying about something about it causes less wrinkles when you laugh. It causes less wrinkles.
It causes less wrinkles than when you frown.
Yeah. So, and we don't want wrinkles. We have enough of them as we age.
No, I'm done with that part. Okay, I'm done with
Anyway, you know the routine. I've got 6 packages going out this morning when the mailman arrives. So if I get interrupted, you'll know. I've been shipping out more than once a week, which I love because I live in a really tiny place. I do invoice after each auction. I expect payment within 24 hours. This is a drama-free zone. I will take care of any trolls, and we are pretty blessed about trolls. Once in a while, we have the little man who comes in who look at, you know what, hi Shanika. But other than that,
Josie's not mine.
Come on now, girl. He don't care. He's probably blind anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, just have a good time. I have some neat statement pieces. I think I have some new jewelry that came in, and I think they're gorgeous. But then, not everyone likes statement necklaces like I do. So anyway, I'm going to put Ms. Pam on, and let's get this show on the road, and let's have a good time.
Let's get.
Okay.
All righty. We ready? Let's roll. My first round, I'm going to do some stuff that could be used for junk journals or crafting of any kind. Okay. First, I have a whole bag of ribbon, different colors. Some of them have more ribbon than others. Okay. But it's very, just very pretty satin ribbon. And there's a whole bunch of them here. And I'm going to start this at $3. How's that?
Sounds good.
Anybody interested?
Yeah.
Oops, can't really see them on that side.
You can use ribbon for a lot of different things.
Yes. Put on gifts,
Yeah.
Making cards. You don't have to make a whole journal.
Yep. Some of my cards, I put ribbon on each of them. Just depends on the book, the theme, and, how I feel that day.
So my magnolia tree is still, the blossoms are still hanging on her, even though it rained all night. And then I got up this morning and my crab apple tree is blooming. Oh, it's gorgeous. And then I looked back by the barn. We have an outhouse.
Oh, you
And
haven't.
there's a big, I always laugh because there's a big rose bush next to the outhouse.
Oh, lovely.
So that way it's like you'd have some smell goods, you know.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, golly.
That helps. Hi, Cassandra. Welcome.
Okay, Sandra. Yes, Claudette. Easter baskets.
Yeah.
Decorate your
Good
stuff.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easter's right around the corner, too.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Coming up
Okay.
too fast.
Don't see any interest. We'll put that away for now. If anybody changes their mind,
Yep.
we know where I'm at. Okay, my second bag is lace. Lots and lots of lace. And I'm going to start this one at 5. All different colors, all different widths. Very clean. Doesn't smell. I'll show you a couple pieces. I mean, this is really pretty. Pretty lace. Here's your light blue.
Oh, that is pretty.
And then there's some aqua, minty aqua. And this has some pink on it. Pink ruffle.
And we use lace in our journals.
Yes.
I think it adds to them really well.
I got this big box and I got to trim it down a little bit. This I cut off of an old pillowcase, so it still needs trimmed down.
Hi, Laura.
But,
Welcome.
hi, Laura. But it's
Oh, yeah, you
still,
can just trim that off.
yeah, just trim it off, and you got this really nice crocheted piece, which somebody took the time to do.
You mean you don't have time to do that?
Ah. Like I said, someday when I don't have to sleep,
Yeah. If you don't have to sleep or eat. Well,
this
that's
is really
pretty.
too.
That would look lovely on a journal.
Yep. This one's a little wider, but very pretty. When the weather gets a little nicer where I can open up the windows, I'm going to try some hand dyeing
Oh,
some
yeah.
of this white lace. I got a lot of white lace.
Oh, that would be neat. I'd like to see that.
There's some black.
Ooh,
Very
pretty.
And if you don't want it that wide, you could cut it right down through the center and,
Mm-hmm.
make 2 out of it. There's some purple ruffle.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes.
That's a variety.
Good variety.
Yeah.
And there's some like teal color.
Ooh, I like that color. That's pretty.
And there's more whites and cream colors in here. So I won't show any more, but Patty Paws is in. Okay. You got it, Patty.
That's a great deal, Patty.
Excellent deal. Excellent deal.
I just ordered some lace. In fact, it should come in today, a special for my journal I'm working on. And it's a lot more money than that, I'll tell you.
Sure. Well, the lady, there was a lady in town that she used to, she did a lot of embroidery, ribbon embroidery, things like that. And once in a while, she'd bring me a quilt. And she passed away, so her daughter-in-law had a house sale. And I went over, and she just had boxes of lace and ribbon and fabric. I mean, it was overwhelming. And I bought a ton of it. And I bring it home and I'm like, what are you going to do with all this, Pam? I don't know, but I like it. It's like
I know. Well, I'm trying to get a different way of looking at it, and I'm been trying to get rid of stuff.
yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. Before I show my third item, I wanted to just show this because I want you to see what it does. This is an old brooch. It's an enamel brooch. It's by Warner, and it's called a Day and Night. It's a pink rose. I want you to see. Here's what it looks like. Okay. And this is what it does. If I get it going the right way, it opens up.
Look at that.
Isn't that something?
That is, that is, and wait till you hear the price on that.
There was one on eBay that just went for $350. I have one on my Poshmark for a lot less, but very unique.
That is.
Most of them are gold, but there's very rare that you find the pink ones like this.
Hi, Sandy. Welcome, welcome.
Okay, my last item is for journaling. I have one more bookbinding kit for sewing your signatures together and sewing them into the journals.
Mhm.
And let me show you what you get. Find where it opens. Where does it open?
Hi, Pam, Cliff. Welcome.
Oh, Pam. I'll be mailing your journal tomorrow.
Now that was a cool journal.
That was so much fun doing that one. Okay, starting bid on this is 6. So you got 2 bone folders. You get your scissors. Those are the kind you just squeeze together.
Oh, yeah.
You get the awl, which is very, very sharp. So when you're putting your fingers where you're going to punch it through, make sure you got your fingers out the way because this will go right through them.
That's just common sense.
Well, yeah. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like when you go into a public bathroom where they used to have the cloth towel that looped. Did you ever read the little thing on the plate on the machine? It says, "Do not put your head inside the towel."
You have to be an idiot to do it.
Well, there must have been one, or they wouldn't have put that on there. Anyways, there's waxed thread, and then you get a whole bunch of different
Needles, yeah.
And they're all blunt edged, so you don't have to worry about jabbing yourself with these. But there's really nice needles, all different sizes.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of what I use for mine.
Yeah.
So
anybody that wants to venture out into the world of junk journaling,
it's a fascinating world, I can tell you.
Yes. And I don't see any interest, so that was my 3.
Okay. I have one wearable bag today, but I'm going to start with this fantastic statement necklace.
Woo!
Look at that.
Goodness gracious.
I am going to start this at $12.
Wow.
And it's worth every bit of it.
Every penny. You bet it is.
It is gorgeous.
That's beyond gorgeous. And it's red.
I know.
I can't believe you're selling that.
I know. I know, but you know what? I can't keep everything. I try sometimes.
I know.
But it reminds me of the old-fashioned collars, remember? Look at that.
Yes.
Remember, we used to have like white lace collars and they were shaped like this. But look at that. Wow. This is beautiful. And there are no missing stones. Very beautiful. I've kept a few pieces, believe me. Anyway, there's the back. You can see it's in excellent condition. Okay, I don't see any entries. We will pass on that one. And my second item, I have a wearable jewelry bag. And I start all of these at $15. And let me tell you, they're worth a lot more than that. And if you're a reseller, even if you sold them at $1 a piece, you'd make money. I sound great in the morning. I'll apologize. I sound like a frog. These are rose gold color. And I start showing them, and if there's no interest, then I quit. These have $25 on them. Oh, it says sterling silver. I'll be dang.
Oh,
I did not notice that.
uh-oh.
Well, you got a bargain there.
Real bargain there.
I haven't tested them, so. Okay, I did put some earrings in this bag. Not a whole lot, but I did put some. And Sandy, would you send me your information, please? I don't recall that I have it, unless you changed your name or something. My address is on the screen, Josie, Josie 00065 @gmail.com. And the 3 zeros are the number 0, not the letter. And would you please send it now? Because I don't have time to hunt anyone down. It just actually aggravates me and makes me mad. I'll be honest. Oh, I do? Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't. Okay. I'm going to start calling it down. And I will check and make sure I have it when it's, oh, Patty Paws came in at 22. Sandy went out. Thank you, Patty. And thank you, Sandy and Suzanne for bidding. Going once. I started months ago, I started a new system to save my information, and I'm almost done with it. So it's a lot easier. Because like I said, you used to be able to go on PayPal and go back even a year or two, and they don't allow you to anymore because I like to copy and paste the information. Sold to Patty Paws for $22. Thank you, Patty. I've always figured when you copy and paste, there's less chance of error. That now PayPal only lets you go back 90 days. Because they redid their system. Okay, my third one. Let's do this. Now the watch is running. And I'll show you. It has a price of $85 on it. I am going to start it at 15. And I mean, it most likely still has the paper on the back. Most likely it's a men's watch, but it could be a unisex watch. Lots of women like bigger watches, especially when your eyesight it's a little wonky. And we have that, and we have actually a keychain, a wallet. Let me see if I can get it out. This. Make a good Father's Day gift. And the only thing, the pen does not write. I have tried the pen. It does not write. But I'm sure you can put a new, whatever you call that. But doesn't look like anything has been used. I don't know if there's any interest. But the watch does not look like it's been worn. I don't think this has ever been used. And this is the original box. If there's any interest. And actually, it's amazing the box is actually in good condition. Because sometimes the boxes are not. I don't see any interest, so let's go back to Miss Pam.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. The first item is a beautiful, big, fat cuff bracelet. Like that. It's curved in the back here, so there's no sharp edges at the end of it.
Ooh, that's pretty.
I love that stone in the middle. It's not plastic.
Pretty, pretty.
You could squeeze it down if you want to, which I don't want to because then I won't be able to get it off. So you'd have to buy me too.
You might be kind of costly, right?
No, I'm very expensive. Oh. You know, it was really nice this morning. I woke up before John.
Wow.
Yes.
What's going to happen with that one?
But I laid in bed until he got up. I heard him get up and go in the bathroom and do his thing. And then as soon as I heard the shower come on, I'm like, I'm in there. So I didn't have to get up till 6:30 instead of.
I got up, well, it was about 8, but then I ended up getting up, what was it, 5 or 6 to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
I went back to sleep.
Pass on that one.
You know, I'm a night owl, so morning hours are.
Oh. I don't know how you do it.
I don't know. I feel so much better in the afternoon and late at night. I have no idea why.
Me, I could eat dinner and go right to bed. That's just.
Really?
Yeah. But then again, I'd probably be up at 2:00 in the morning too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, I got a bunch of linens here. I'm going to sell as one batch. So we're going to start this at let's go $7. And you get all of this. This is really pretty. It's a round linen scarf. And no stains or anything. What I love is the edge. It's like a navy blue
That is neat.
scalloped edge on it. Very pretty. And then I have these two vintage tea towels. I'll just open one up. They're linen. They're not cotton. They got that little bit of softness in them. Very pretty though.
That is pretty.
They're gray. Yeah, some of the new dish rags and dish towels today, I don't know what they're making of, but that poly fiber stuff,
Yeah.
it does not pick up water and it doesn't dry.
No, I don't like them at all.
Strangest thing. And then this one is a little Scottish cat.
That is really cute.
Isn't that cute?
That's different.
That one's definitely vintage. Definitely vintage. Uh, I just thought that was adorable. And then the last one is strawberries.
The strawberry. Oh, yes.
That one has a little dark area right in here, but I can't tell if it's almost like shapes of leaves, but I don't see it. Oh yeah, it's at this into. Okay, that's part of the pattern. Never mind. Well, I always want to be thorough, to tell you if it's.
And there are people who take old linens and actually make quilts with them.
Now there's 1, 2, 3 of these, which you could sew together and make a very pretty table runner.
Yeah.
It has vintage trim around the edge, and then it has a applique flower on the corner, and you can see they're pretty good size. So that would make a very nice table runner. Now this one's got a little tiny mark on it right there. This one is completely clean, no stains. See, I would take these and sew them together and then maybe dye them a different color.
Mm-hmm.
Like a...
Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Elaine. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And these are handmade. You got linen in the middle. You got this green cotton trim and little melon corners with a blanket stitch. And look at this. They loved them so much that they made this little, to me, this is perfect. There's a little patch right there that they did on them.
Oh, Angie, that would be nice.
What's that?
Read what she says. As soon as I get over my pulled muscle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I didn't know you had a pulled muscle. Bless your
Yeah,
heart.
she does. Yeah.
Oh. That one's fine.
Us humans, we always have to have something going on.
Yep. This one has another little patch on it, which I'll show you up here. I don't know if it's showing up, but
I forgot what it was like to get up in the morning and feel fantastic.
yeah. And this one's fine. Okay. And then the last thing I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 white and black bandanas.
Oh, those are pretty.
So if you know any fellas that like to tie a bandana around their heads in the summertime to catch the sweat, these are perfect. Or you could sew the 3 of them together and make a nice long table runner. And again, you could dye them a different color. So anyways, you're getting all that.
I used to make dog coats and use some of those bandanas too for dog coats. Yes.
Okay, so it looks like there's no interest. Goes away. And my third item is a brooch. I don't wake up and feel no pain. I would have died in my sleep in the oven. There you go. We sell Navy only.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I woke up without pain.
You talking this one, Pam? This with the navy on it?
That's pretty. That's one of my favorites of what you
Yeah,
showed.
it's a very pretty scarf. It really is.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's the one.
That's the one? Sure. I'll email you, but you can have it. You'll take it, okay? We'll do it that way. I have to figure out. Okay, my brooch I'm going to start at 8. It's a Damascene Spanish galleon. Trying to hold it so you can see the whole thing here. Aye. These are there's a whole bunch of them. They're out there with the sails are all turned different ways, okay? But the sails are actually kind of a gold. They have a black. You see the black paint on them or whatever it is, and then there's red in the mark in the sail, and then the boat is actually an animal, like a bird or something. It's they're really interesting brooches.
Oh, it's Friday.
It's Friday. I'm telling you.
It is Friday. I feel better as each day passes. So by the end of the year, I should be good to go. Good job, Angie.
Okay, so now Pam, you're saying all navy. All navy. Did I have anything else that was navy in there? Huh? I did.
I didn't think you had an all navy. Maybe.
Unless you're talking about these napkins.
Oh.
You talking about these guys? They're a little lighter than navy, but yes, napkins. Okay. I got those two. Alrighty. I'll add them to the other thing, and like I said, I'll email you. Oh, okay. There's no interest in my little ship, so I'm going to say that was my 3.
Okay. We will get back to me. Okay, here's another bling. This is brand new. And look up this brand. It is Eye Candy Los Angeles. I looked it up this morning. The jewelry is not cheap. They do have one like this on eBay for $39. And this is new with the tags. And I'm going to start it at 15. It's a beautiful piece. There are no missing stones. There are no dull stones. And if you're tall and you wear high neck sweaters or really low neck dresses, this is fantastic. Let me give you a total. The hang on it is like 20 inches. So it is beautimous. And if you don't want to wear it, look what you can do with it. Jewelry art. You know, the crosses I make, I use a lot of rhinestones and crystals. In worst case scenario, I'll cut this one up.
Oh no.
Oh no. But look at that is beautiful. It really is. Beautiful. Yes. It would make beautiful jewelry art. Okay, I don't see any interest. We will pass on that one. I have a carnelian necklace. Let's see. It has a hook clasp. And let me hook this. I'm going to start this at 8. It's a beautiful piece. You like stones. It is very nice. There is no discoloration, no damage. It's a beautiful piece. There is the hook clasp. Let's see here. I will double it. Not that you want to wear it that way, but you can see it better on the board. It's very pretty. I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. My next one. These are, there's 5 pairs of earrings. The wires on them are 925. And I'm starting them at 10 for all of them. That. These are stone. Those are cute, I think. So there's 5 pairs. It said, and the wires are 925. Very nice. Very pretty. I think those and this pair here is my favorite. Okay, I don't see any interest. Let's go back to Miss Pam.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
But I didn't say Mrs. Jones.
I know, I was thinking that.
I got you saying no.
I almost opened my mouth, but I'm glad you did.
Okay. My first item up is a beautiful table runner, or yeah, I'm gonna call it a table runner. And this one's embroidered. Oh, it's so pretty. Let me go. I'm gonna go 8 on this one. Yeah, let's go 7. I'm going to turn this so you can see. This is just, it's so buttery soft. Buttery soft. It's a peacock.
Oh, look at that. When you think about how much work it takes to make those.
Yes.
I used to embroidery when I was younger.
So it is quite long. I should have measured it, I guess. Let me measure it real quick. About 44 inches long. And about 16 and a half inches wide. That's a nice length. It's not real humongously long. And just a nice hem around the edge. No stains. Lovely, lovely. It's funny, the embroidery on the peacock, they almost look like little hearts, don't they?
They do. Or little butterflies.
Or little butterflies, yeah. Pretty cool. So if there's any interest, you can let me know.
Little butterflies.
Yeah. My next item is a bracelet, which I'm going to start at 9, and it's 7.5 inches long. It has a fold over clasp. It's a cool bracelet. I like this. These are black, and they're not plastic. They're either porcelain or glass, I would say. Very nice bracelet, though. Here's your inside. Nice, clean. Oops.
That's
Almost
pretty.
I like it. Looks really nice on, too.
I love that ring you have on, by the way.
This one,
Uh-huh.
John bought this for me when we went. Oh, it was an interesting weekend. We went camping with his family. One of his sisters and one of his brothers was there, and then his parents. We stayed in a cabin up in upstate New York. And one day I just said, I need to get out of here for a little while because of the kids and stuff, I wasn't into it. So we found this little antique shop down in town, and I went in and they had this ring. It's sterling silver, marcasite, and then that's amethyst, of course.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? So that was my anniversary gift that year.
That's beautiful.
One of the few rings I have that still fit me.
I was going to say, I'm glad that one fits you, though, because I know you said some of most of your rings didn't fit.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
I like
it. Yes, she does deserve that ring.
Thank you, Angie. Oh.
I'm going to brag about her. Pam is the most honest, nice Christian lady you'll ever meet. I know. You can tell me to be quiet, but I'm just voicing my honest opinion.
You're going to make me cry. Stop it. You never seen me cry on here yet.
There's always the first time for everything.
I know. Thank you, Josie. All righty. Yeah, one more to go here. This one is another table runner. And she is, well, you could use this as a guest towel too. Oh, yes. As a, I forget what they used to call this. I learned it in home economics, which I don't think they even have anymore.
They don't have it anymore. Yeah,
2 inches long by 17.5 inches wide.
Hi, Justine.
Hey, Justine.
Out running errands with Mom this morning.
Oh, miss you too.
You're such a good daughter, Justine.
Yeah. Anyways, we're going to start this one. This is cute. It's got butterfly on it. I'm going to start this one at $5. So this would be really pretty as the guest towel in the guest bathroom.
Wow.
And then what's really cool is the way they wove the material. It's got like stripes down at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you can't really see them. In real person, you can see them. But the butterfly is all hand embroidered.
That's pretty.
Very pretty. Yellow and gray. Now, if it was pink and gray, Justine would be here. That's her two favorite colors.
And right now I'm into butterflies because I'm working on a butterfly journal. And hopefully this coming week, I'm going to have it done.
Yep. Okay. Let's see any interest. That was my 3.
Okay. And back to me.
Yes.
Excuse me. I have a jasper necklace. Look at this. This is beautiful. Ice cold.
Yeah.
Really is. And I'm starting this at 10. Is beautiful. And again, if you make jewelry and you want to, make this a little different, but it's beautiful the way it is, you could make a bracelet and a shorter necklace. But the jasper is outstanding. Very, very nice. And let me give you a length on this piece. 34 inches, so you've got a lot of jasper. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. Wait till you see this set.
Oh, wow.
And these are ice cold. This is not acrylic.
That is so cool.
Isn't it cool? And I'm going to start this set at 10. It has the necklace and the matching earrings. This is a good one if you have hot flashes.
Yeah.
Very, very cold.
Mm.
Very cold. Show you. Actually, right now it's a little cool in here, and this feels too cool.
Uh-huh.
And I'll show you the earrings. They're in mint condition. No damage whatsoever. Beautiful. Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. I have an Anne Klein bracelet. It's new on the card. Beautiful, rose gold color. But I like the color of it. It's not, sometimes on the rose gold, some of it's a lot darker. I like the lighter one. I'm starting this at 6. It has a beautiful heart. Whoops, would help if I showed it the right direction, wouldn't it? It's got crystals all over it. Hi, Terry. Welcome, welcome. No snow where you're at. No snow where I'm at. I'm in Southern California. Terry's in at 6. Thank you, Terry. Good to see you. Going once to Terry for 6. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Miss Terry for $6. Thank you, Terry. And sold. And that was my 3. Where are you, Miss Pam?
Coming.
I'm coming on down the road.
Well, please use as a giveaway. Oh, that's so sweet, Terry. I will do that.
Okay. I'm sitting here right looking at my face.
Yeah, you're on, girl.
Hello.
So we'll use that as a giveaway later today.
Does anybody here like cameos?
Oh, yes. I know somebody who loves cameos. She's not in here right now.
I know. Okay. My first item is a locket. And we're going to start this one at 8. This is really pretty. It's got a beautiful silky. I'm going to say this is probably, I think I put stainless steel on this
Oh, that's pretty.
chain. And then here's your necklace, your locket. Beautiful Victorian backside. Let's see if I can open it. Inside. Pretty cool how they even put a pattern on the inside of the thing.
That's pretty.
No, to the next thing. I hope we don't get any more snow.
Well, there's a lot of bad weather in so many places right now.
A lot of flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah. And tornadoes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I got a little nervous when they started hitting what they call the Ohio Valley. And my friend down in Florida, she goes, "Is this you? Is this you?" And I'm like, "No, the Ohio Valley includes Kentucky, Indiana, that whole corner over, more like towards Robin, where Robin is in southwest Ohio." Okay, don't see any interest. We'll pass on that. And my second item is a bracelet. I'm going to start this one at 10. It's gorgeous. Got 5 rows of metal beads, and then it comes around to this gorgeous heart. Yeah, Tennessee did get hit bad, Pam. People.
Yeah, they did.
Elaine, you want the locket? Elaine, okay. We can do that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Got it all marked up. Okay. Anybody interested in this bracelet?
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is.
Very nicely done. Very strong. Not no loose, wigglies or anything. You're welcome, Elaine. Thank you.
I would even take that one apart and use the heart.
Yes, you would.
I find ways to use jewelry.
Okay. I'm going to show one of my. One of my little cameos. Where is it? This one. Okay. I thought this was so pretty. Let's start this at 20. This is it. It's got a very Victorian look to it, I think, with the little dangly bits at the bottom. A little closer, you see the cameo. There's the back. Okay, don't see any interest. That was my free.
Okay, back to me.
Hey.
I have a very neat, it's Talbot's pearl and metal necklace. This is a big one.
Mm.
It is beautiful. I'm going to start this at, let's see, 7. Very different. Very different. It has a lobster clasp, and let me give you a measurement. Let's see. We've got 34 inches. Has a lobster clasp. There is no damage, no discoloration. Beautiful piece. Again, if you wear sweaters or high neck tops, this would be fabulous. And you're not as short as me. Oh. Being short sometimes limits. I am finding a lot of my tops the sleeves are even too long.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have short arms and short legs.
Yep.
The rest of me is not like a shorter woman, but the legs and the arms are short. Anyway, it's a beautiful necklace if there's any interest. If not, we'll pass on that one. Okay, I have 3 pairs of earrings. The wires on them are 925. Take it back. There's 2 pairs. What did I do with the other pair?
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, so what? So much for that.
So jewelry elves are coming in again.
We're passing on these. Okay. I've got a hematite necklace and matching bracelet. Very heavy, very cold. Starting this at 8 for both. It is beautiful. It is a vintage piece, and look at the clasp. It is beautimous. And the bracelet has a spring ring clasp. If there's any interest, let me give you a measurement on the necklace. I think I get my voice in the afternoon. My voice is so funny. 22 inches on the necklace. And the bracelet, maybe because I talk too much or something, is 7.5 inches. It's a really nice set.
Well, you figure by afternoon you've warmed your vocal cords up.
Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that's it. Hey, I'm making up for lost time. I used to be a very quiet person.
There you go.
So anymore, no. As if you know me, you know I'm always talking. Okay, we have the limited, spit it out, Josie. Beautiful chain necklace. I'm going to start this at 6. It is pretty. All the different tones of chains. Made very nice. It's an elegant piece, really. Like I said, you wear sweaters and I'm sure everyone in the storm area, you know, you've got winter. You're still dressing warm. I've actually been even wearing long sleeves this winter. And normally I don't. I wear short sleeve all year long, but our winter, I think, here has been a little cooler also. Either that or I'm older. Could be the combination.
Well, I decided to put my winter coat away, and then Sunday now they're predicting 36 for the day.
So you better pull the sucker out again.
Nope, I'm not. I will freeze. I'll just freeze when I go to church.
Okay, that was my third. Let's go back to Miss Pam.
Okie dokie.
Yep.
Let's see what treasures we got here. Treasures. Okay, my first item up is another. You know, I've been calling these table runners, but we used to call them dresser scarves.
Yep.
Okay?
I still call them dresser scarves.
Yep.
But because a table runner, the way the fabric and the appearance of it, I wouldn't put it on my dresser. I have certain ones that I use on the dresser.
Yep.
That
Okay,
just
so
old fashioned, that's all.
this one's 40 inches long. Now, what's different about this one is it has a hand crocheted trim around the edge, but what you see in the middle on the green is printed on. It's not embroidered. And that's why I lowered my price to $4, okay? But anyway, so here's half of it. I've never seen one that was printed like that before. But it is definitely vintage. Buttery soft. No stains, no holes. Let's see this half. Very pretty though. Minty green. Hi, Desert Rose.
Hi, Rose. I wandered off for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? We have
Yeah.
Black Widows in at 4. We will count it down for her. Twice. Call. Sold to Black Widow. Thank you very much, Lee. Okay. My second item are 3 brooches that I showed away back, but I'm going to show them again. And this, I'm going to time around. I'm going to sell them for um, I'm going to go 22. So first you have a porcupine.
Oh, look at that. That's
This is all rhinestones. Beautiful brooches.
that is so cute.
Isn't that adorable? So nicely made. The second one is a little hedgehog. Look at that nose.
Oh, how adorable.
Oh,
That is cute.
yeah. He's got little stick ups. Oh,
So adorable.
and then the third one is a Sarah Coventry, and it's also a little hedgehog. Oh my gosh. I'm going to show you like this first. And then it's got his little eyeballs. There's his back. So cute. He's got little feet on the bottom.
Hi, Cajun.
Hi, Cajun.
Welcome, welcome.
Look at that little.
That is
I love their
those are
faces.
too cute.
I know. Well, doesn't look like there's any interest. Goes away.
Pam Cliff wants the hedgehog.
Oh, you want them? Okay. Oh,
Those are cute.
they are adorable. Thank you, Pam. I appreciate it. They're going to a good home. Just don't let Henry get a hold of them, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, you might get poked. Thank you very much. And my third item is a bracelet. Start this one 8. It's a wire wrap. And it is golds and aquas. Beautiful colors.
That's pretty. I like your other ring too. That is pretty.
That's an amethyst also, yeah. Now this is just an adjustable ring.
That's pretty
I
though.
think. Or is it? No, maybe it's not. Look here. No, it's not adjustable. I just grabbed it and
Pam has a message there. He jumped up when Pam
Oh.
when you said his name.
Whoa. Hi, Henry. You're a cutie patootie. I had so much fun making that journal. I'm telling you.
I bet I looked at that. He's adorable.
Oh yeah. and finding the things like the screen door and the tractor and
Yeah.
just oh man, it was so much fun. I think I even said in the video, I said it brings out the little kid in me when I do.
You did. Yeah. I
Okay.
can tune out the world when I'm doing my art, my journaling and my really art.
Yep. Okay, that was my 3.
Okay.
Back to you.
Back to me. I have a pretty, ooh, look at this pendant.
Oh my.
It is Hallmark 1928. I'm starting this at 6. It's a beautiful piece. Look at even the back's pretty.
Mm-mm.
I love how they did this. The metal is gold tone. Has a lobster clasp. Jane's in at 6. Thank you, Jane. Beautiful piece. Okay, I'm going to start calling it. Twice. Fair warning. And sold to Jane for $6. Thank you so much, Jane. And bag. And my second one is, I love this too. Look at this. This is a gorgeous. I'm going to start this at 7.
That would go great with that bracelet I had.
Yes, it would. It would. Oh, hang on. That's the nail. That's the nail.
That's your guy.
Hello. There that goes. And thank you. I appreciate that. Now you're off on Thursday, right? This
I'm
coming
only
week.
here tomorrow. I'll see you back on Monday.
Back on Monday. Okay, thanks. Okay. My packages, he won't be here tomorrow, but he'll be back on Monday.
All right.
It's so much, you don't know how much it saves me
Oh,
having them because
I
I
know.
had to always drive to the post office.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this. This is beautiful. This is another one I was tempted to keep and think, you can't keep everything,
no.
but it is beautiful.
Now the Egyptians thought that they could. That's why they put everything in their tomb with them.
And when your social life consists of Walmart,
Yeah.
going to work, the grocery store, yeah, you need to save everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one.
I remember that one picture I think I sent you a copy of. The 2 little girls are in a parking lot, and the one little girl, she's all dressed up, and the other one's there with her bathrobe and slippers and hair curlers.
Yes.
And she looked at her and she goes, "I told you, Martha, we weren't going to Walmart. We were going to Target." And she was all dressed for Walmart.
Yes. They either wear pajamas or they don't wear enough clothes.
Yeah.
Hi, Francine. Welcome.
Hi, Francine.
You. And look at this piece. This is different.
Wow. Yeah.
This
That
is
is cool.
enameled. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I'm going to start this at 6. That's a cool piece. And it has a lobster clasp. Very, very nice piece. I don't see any interest. And while Terry's still here, let's do the giveaway on her purchase.
Oh, okay.
Because I think Terry's still here. Terry purchased this for a giveaway. And let's see, there's 17 people in here. Let me choose a number. And this is for everyone. We're going to start from 1 to 22. So one number per person. If no one hits it spot on, it's the number before. And this is the giveaway from Terry. Okay, it's showing 17 people in, and I only see 3 numbers so far. So come on, guys, put your numbers in.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yeah, it's not time to take a nap.
Not yet.
I have too much to do to take a nap.
I got to wrap packages after we get off to ship out tomorrow.
I need to go to the grocery store because I've run out of gluten-free, dairy-free snacks.
Oh,
And after my auction tomorrow, I am going to my son's for the night because they're celebrating their anniversary. So,
oh my. How many years?
18.
Wow.
This is for everyone, Francine. You are welcome to put numbers in. The only one that my Saturday auction is for people who purchase, but not on Monday and Friday. Don't feel bad. There's a lot of worse things to feel bad about. Okay, I'm going to put stop. And my number is number 11. And Shanika, I don't know, you are one. I have about 3 gifts to mail to you.
She needs to go buy a lottery ticket.
I mean, she's been hitting it right on a
Very
lot.
good.
Yeah. Congratulations.
She's got the knack.
That is from Miss Terry. And at the very end, I will do my usual drawing. This is just an extra one because Terry was so kind. Okay, let's go to Pam.
Okay. My first item is a bracelet.
A bracelet.
Bracelet. And it's browns and aquas. I just love how those 2 colors go together.
Ooh, yes.
It's nice and snug. It's not loose or anything. Love the colors.
That is pretty.
Oh,
Browns and blues.
my favorite show, one of my favorite shows now is on YouTube. It's called Escape to the Country.
Oh, really?
And it's people in Great Britain, so it could be England, Scotland, Wales, or Ireland that are going to move and buy a house. And it's so fascinating. I mean, it's like, you watch people going and, looking for houses around here, but over there it's like, well, this one was built in the 1600s. And it's got like, 20-inch thick walls on it. And I mean, the fireplaces, and the scenery around them. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. I love watching that show. I mean, I watch it on Roku, but for those who don't have Roku, you can now find it on YouTube.
I have Roku. That's how I use the Wi-Fi on Roku.
Yeah.
YouTube and
Yeah, well, you can find it on there too, but I just wanted to mention that for people that don't have it. Yeah, I use Roku all the time. I mean,
yeah, I have it on my TV.
Yeah, they have all the British shows on there. Okay, my second item is a tablecloth. This is so beautiful. And I'm going to start this at at 18. It is 52 by 50. It's linen. It's got beautiful tatted lace around the edges. And then it's hand embroidered in the floral areas. And the flowers are all little French knots. So that's one knot at a time that you're putting in, okay? Let's see if I can fold it the other way so you can see the block. There we go. And it's a real cream pale yellow, okay? But let's see if I can fold this in here. All these flowers, they're little round French knots. It's not just a line, so it's all raised. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful work on that. So that's on that corner. And then in this corner, excuse me, is a different one. So pretty. And then on the other side, oh, I take that back. There's one tiny hole. You know what? I'll mark it down. I'll mark it down to 12. If anybody wants it, it's got a little tiny hole in it, which makes no difference to me because it's near where you'd be setting stuff. I mean, this is vintage. This is not brand new. Okay, but I'll mark it down.
And with the vintage, you've got to expect something.
Yeah. Well, I'll mark it down to 12. That. And let's see, where am I at here? I've got 1, 2, 3. So on 3 corners, you have the smaller basket. And then on the one corner, you have the big one. Where's he at? Where you at? Where you at? It disappeared on me. Where did it go? Maybe I thought it was bigger and it's not. I guess they're all the same. No, here it is. This one's different. Okay. Yikes. Thought I was losing my mind there for a minute.
She's okay, everyone.
Yeah, really. That's why I'm hiding behind the tablecloth. I'm embarrassed. It has a different handle on it and stuff. See, anyway. So, anyways, if anyone's interested, they can let me know. But like I said, if you were as old as this tablecloth, you'd have a hole in you too. I'm amazed that it lasted this long, being this color, and not be all stained up. Because it could be. And we'll pass on that. And my third item is some brooches. And I'm going to start these at 12. And these are all leopards. So you got this guy here. Gold, like a brushed gold. And the black dots. There's the back of him. And then there's the silver one with the black. And his dots are raised. If I can get it up close enough, you can see they're raised up off of the. Oh, see? I like him. And then this third guy, he's gold with white spots. So I don't know, would a leopard with white spots, would that be like a albino? I don't know.
I am not sure.
I
I could kind of relate that to humans, so who act like that. That just hit my mind. I thought you needed a laugh. Can't you relate to that?
Yes, I can relate to.
Those are cool. Those
Yeah.
are cool.
And these are vintage. These are not brand new.
Yeah, those are really.
These
Here
I
they
bought
are.
in an auction where she had the most fantastic collection of jewelry I've ever seen in my life. And there was two other ladies there. They had deep pockets.
You're not going to find those on Temu, let me tell you.
No. Okay, no interest. We'll pass. And that was my 3.
Okay, we have about another 15 minutes, and then we'll call it quits for the day. Anyway, I have a neat stretch bracelet. And actually, I have 2 of these for some reason, but they're beautiful.
Those are pretty.
And I'm going to start this at $5. That is nice. There is no missing stones, no discoloration. Looks like it's never been worn, actually. It's really nice if there's any interest. And I have an average size wrist, and it's very comfortable on me. So, very, very nice. Okay, I don't see any interest. I have another bracelet. This is enameled. This is a vintage piece. Going to also start this at 5. Has a fold over clasp. This is the one, if you watch the unboxing, I couldn't find the clasp. It has the clasp just fits in so well with these other parts, the connecting metal. And I had a hard time finding it. Jane's in at 5. Thank you, Jane. It's a beautiful bracelet. Okay, going once to Jane for 5. Going twice. Fair warning. And sold to Jane for $5. Thank you so much, Jane. And And my third one is a very unusual bracelet. Let's see here. That's how it's. Looks like a tiny bit of wear right there. Not bad, but look at this bracelet. It's a clamper. Going to start this one also at 5. Very unusual. And let me show you what it looks like. The image, what do you think it looks like?
Looks
And
like an owl. That looks like an owl.
An owl, yeah. And there's no missing stones. The ears are just made with metal.
Hmm.
It's weird. I think it's a weird bracelet.
Well, it could be like a part of a totem pole too,
Yeah.
or South American.
Egyptian type thing,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Mayan. Yeah, Mayan Indian, Aztec.
Yeah, it's just very different. I've not seen a piece like it. So we had a 5, and then Shanika came in at 6. Cajun was in at 5. It's just very different. And I like the way the clamper is made.
Yes.
That is
on the
comfortable.
side.
Yeah.
That makes
I
more
like
sense,
that.
doesn't it?
So we'll see. Cajun, are you out? Okay, you're out. Thank you for letting me know. Going once to Shanika. Good. And thank you for bidding. I appreciate each and every one of you. I know you can be somewhere else. You're here with us. Okay, sold to Shanika for 6. Okay, Pam's going to start our last round,
Okay.
and then I'll do 3 and one more giveaway, and then we'll call it a day.
All righty. Let me show these one more time. First is a couple of brooches, vintage. This is the first one. Very pretty. Open on the back. And the second one is, whoops. Don't stab yourself, Pam. No stabbing, please.
No.
What are you doing here? There.
You okay?
Yeah. Just trying to get it latched there. I can't see what I'm doing. That one's got amber color rhinestones and then the pearls. So I'm getting both of those. Vintage brooches. Very pretty. I'm not seeing any interest, so we'll pass on those. And my second item is the bracelet. This one's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I don't know if these are They look like moonstone or cat's eye, but there's light that moves around inside the stones. And then it's got pearls on the outside. Can't seem to capture it on screen. There's a little bit. Anyways, it's gorgeous. Yes.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah. Like I said, in real life, it almost looks like moonstone, and they're open on the back.
Mm-hmm.
But although it's got a metallic back on it, all I know is they're not plastic. Let's put it that way. But they have like a light moving through them. Very nice quality. Okay, no interest on that. We'll move this on. And my last item, showed this on Friday. Yeah. It's another dresser scarf. It's so pretty. There's a bit on this at 6. And this has the European cut work on it.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Very pretty. Oh, wait a minute. I held it up to the light. Never mind. Nope.
Never mind. Okay.
I will not sell. Let me grab something else here real quick. Okay, we got this one. What did I put on this one? 6. Okay, scratch that. We're going to put 5 on this one. This one has hand appliqued flowers and tree branches. So maybe like a dogwood.
Oh, that's neat.
There's my
Call
standard.
from 1740-869-4683.
Never fails.
I know.
So you're getting that same applique 4 times across.
That's neat.
It's very pretty. So pretty.
They did an excellent job on
Yes,
that.
we did. And there's no holes, no stains. I'm holding it up to the light right now.
That's
There's nothing
pretty.
wrong with this one. It's a beauty. For $5.
Hi, Joanne. Whoops, my voice there. I got a high pitch there. Good to see you.
She's going into opera now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, we used to do this show at 8 in the morning, and I even
Oh.
sounded worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was just too early for Joe. We just like, no, we gotta change this.
Because sometimes I work till midnight.
Yeah. Okay, no interest. That was my 3.
Okay, I'm going to do 3 and then one more giveaway, and then we're out of here.
Okay.
Look at this statement piece. I love this.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't that pretty? I
Yes.
love this. This is a new arrival. I'm starting this at 7. Really a lovely piece. And it is Vera Bradley, by the way. You know, we only think of Vera Bradley with purses, but she does have jewelry. Very nice. Very, very nice. And there's no discoloration. Nice lobster clasp. Not a flimsy one. This is well made. And see, it would even go with my top.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't see any interest. We'll pass on that one. The next one is Liz Claiborne. Beautiful pendant necklace. No discoloration, silver tone. I'm going to start this at 6. A beautiful piece. Here is the back. Nice long chain. Let me give you a measurement. Let me see. How long is it? It is 28 inches. Very pretty. Okay, don't see any interest in that one. My last one. Wait till you see this statement necklace. It is beautimous. I'm starting this at 8. That's this. Oh, Jane, you want the pendant necklace. Okay. Thank you, Jane. It's yours. Thank you. Thank you. A bag here. Okay. The last one for the day is this one.
It's very unusual how they designed that one.
Isn't it different?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Look at that.
Hmm.
Very showy. This can brighten up any plain outfit.
That's right.
Yeah. Yep. And it is gold tone. It's in great condition. The jewelry I get from my seller it's clean too. It's not dirty. I don't get filthy jewelry anymore.
That's so great.
Yeah. Beautiful piece. Okay. Yeah, Elaine, I got that. Okay. Let's do my last giveaway and we will call it quits for today. Let me get my giveaway prize. Okay. Let's see. Let me give away that. Let's do this. It's very pretty, very dainty. I decided maybe this group would like something dainty and not one of my statement pieces.
That's pretty.
Anyway, that is the giveaway. Let me choose a number. And we have 22 people in here. And this is for everyone. Doesn't matter if you purchased or not. 1 to 25. Okay, one number per person. And thank you everyone for being here and supporting my channel. And I will be back tomorrow on my solo at 2 p.m. Pacific time. and hope you will stop by and say hello. Remember, there's never any pressure in my auction. And this month, let's see, let me get my calendar out too. On the 16th, I will be on Johnny's. Also in the evening, then Scooter and Selena and myself. Let's see, on April 10th, Angie and I will be doing our show, and it's going to be on communication. On the 15th, I will be on Teresa's members only auction, and it's Yarn Again. And on Wednesday, May 7th, I have a new person. It'll be, one-time thing. I don't know if you're familiar with Official Crystal Clear TV. She's fairly new, so I'm going to put on an auction with her. I love to encourage people especially new people. So anyway, stick with me. There's more to come, guys. Okay. Our number is number 8. Let's see if anyone hit it spot on. Wow, Shanika, you didn't get it this time, girl. I got a teaser. So Jane was over. So Pam Clift.
Pam Clift. Yep.
It is yours, Miss Pam.
Yay.
And I'll bring Pam up. And I hope you had a good time. You always make my day when you show up and stop by and chat with us and see what we have to show. Okay, there you go.
Here I am.
Here you is.
Here I is.
Thank you, everyone. And I hope you had a great day. Hope you have a good weekend. Like I said, I would appreciate if you stop by and say hello tomorrow. And then Pam and I are back on Monday. You know the routine by now.
Yes.
I throw a little of this and a little of that in between. That ours is Monday and Friday, and then my solo on Saturday.
Yes.
And if you see my intro, I have been doing this for past 6 years.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to also get back to, I need to get more DIYs done and more of that. That's what I love so much.
Yeah. Yeah.
My jewelry art, my journals, my sewing. And there's some projects I need to get done before this one eye goes completely off on me. Right now, I got a good left eye, but the right one is not so good.
There's always miracles, though, Josie. There's always miracles.
If God wants me to, I'll go as long as the good Lord wants me to go.
There you go. There you go.
And I never give up. Remember that, guys. Don't ever give up.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Yep. No matter how rough it gets, never give up.
That's right.
So anyway, anything to say, Miss Pam?
No, I got to go make my hashtag Deck the Year card for this week. And going to work on some more journals. I got another commissioned request for a journal, so I'll be working on that. And trying to get some small journals made that I can offer on Monday.
Yeah. We try to do some small ones that are a little more affordable. And because on the larger ones, we spend a lot of time, a lot of money into them, and we understand the economy.
Yeah.
You know, I don't get upset with anyone. I'm on a very strict budget. I actually use my money to pay bills. I don't do this because I'm bored.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting rough out there.
Yeah.
You know, everything's going up, and
And it might go up a little higher, before this is all
before
over.
it gets better, it's
Yeah.
going to get worse, but it will get better.
Yes.
You know, so I don't want to get into politics because you don't want me to go there. Anyway,
Well,
God bless each and every one of you. Make the most of your day. Make it happy. Smile. Throw the negativity out. Give
Absolutely.
it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Some
Let them have it.
people thrive in the negativity, but throw it out. It's not worth it. Life's too short.
Dust
Love you guys.
dust them feet off. Okay.
Love you
Love
guys.
you guys. Thank you for coming in. We love you.
Bye.